Corey tossed a good one. Let's get right to it. What do you do when she's out of your league? And
but there's some rhythm there, right? Yeah, there's some rhythm there.
She's out of your league.
There's rhythm there, but she's out of your league?
Yeah.
Well, then why she's out of my league?
I was coming with that.
If there's rhythm there, if there's rhythm there, why is she out of my league?
Because you're still running around doing fuckboy shit.
Nah, that might be it. The man or the person.
Well, that's different.
That's different.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's different. That's
you might
a woman that you're not ready for.
That's how it was presented initially, so I thought that's what we were doing.
But I
think he meant something different.
Yeah,
I think he meant like
that.
she's out of your league for
other reasons.
Like
where
you might not be up enough to where you think you are, where you think you need to be with her.
Yeah. That still kind of falls into the same. You're not ready.
Yeah, it is.
Different reasons.
Yeah, but it's a different not ready.
Reasons.
That's all.
I think if she giving you rhythm.
No, one means you have the option.
Yeah. That's true.
We're talking about the one where you don't.
Oh. Or you think you don't.
Yeah,
that's more importantly. You think you don't.
Yes.
Because in my opinion, when she giving you rhythm, it be our own insecurities that might make us think we out her league. She might be with everything that we come with. But we personally, especially as men, don't feel. I've been in this situation.
Me too.
Before.
Mm-hmm. Speak to it.
I'm pulling up with the white. You know me. I used to be rolling with the white van, and I'm like, skirt, shut the door. I'm
with the work boots and the whole
$2 million joint. I'm up in there sleep. So I mean, I think that oftentimes we might think we not ready for her. She might be willing to accept what we already come with and help us do better. I think it's a man thing. Especially financially, most men feel as though they need to be the breadwinner or they need to be in the same financial space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's an insecure thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of dudes that live off women too, though.
But them niggas, that's a different type of animal. But if you a dude,
not like, today, they getting to it today.
Who?
Men? The women got it.
I know. No, that's what I'm saying. No, he said it's a lot of dudes.
Round of applause if you got a girl with some coins to leech off of. Yeah.
Nah, women,
paying all your bills.
Women get into
nice
it.
Clean Honda.
Nice clean. No, that Honda.
They Maserati's no now. Yeah.
Like,
ain't out here no Hondas.
I think that's the thing with the dude more than the woman. I think that's the thing with the dude. I think if a woman met you, she giving you rhythm. Now, if she just shuts you down, you just dead in the water. But if she giving you rhythm, I think that's more something we be fighting ourselves over.
Yeah, but sometimes you get the societal forces too. Her friend groups or her family or something like that. It's making it hard.
I've been there
too. Yeah.
I've been there before. Again, if she a dope chick, she weed out the white noise.
I think this question is really for guys that talk to girls, though.
As opposed, what you mean?
Like how earlier we started with, like, you don't really approach women.
Yeah, but once I'm
because why does this exist if you don't approach women? Because I don't really approach them neither.
But you might meet a woman at a game night. You might meet a woman at
I bet 97% of the game night.
And that's my point.
At a game night, wrap this up. I don't care what the variable is. Friend that want to go home early, friend that hates pump it up. I don't care what it is.
No, that's so.
At a game night, wrap it up.
You start engaging.
What's home court for you? Give it to me.
House parties.
All right, house party.
I was just getting ready to say
house party killer.
House party for you?
Definitely a house party. Some kickback, something like that.
Yeah.
That's home.
I don't know.
Nah,
I gotta come back to me.
Yeah, game nights is I groove.
I feel like you put me anywhere on God's green earth. I triple my worth. I feel like I do all right. But I do know. Oh, the pool party, wrap it up.
No, that's
98, 99%.
Right.
It goes up at the pool party.
No, it's ill. But what do you
get that out of there too?
I got you. I mean, you've been there. We've all been there.
I run
from the woman that you feel like you're not on a level.
Yeah,
I kind of embrace that shit.
I
kind of embrace it.
I know what time it is. I knew who, because you can ask around. And I don't mean. Let me make myself clear. I don't mean run like be afraid of it. I mean I just understand. Some women, when I didn't have, I understood.
But I think that's it.
And some of them, totally with the game.
It could be
totally with the game.
What you mean the game though?
They with the shits no matter what. Like
up or down, they just with it.
Yeah, their boundaries just were different. So Yeah, you could charm him, you could funny him, you can movie him. I've done this with coffee dates. I've done this with pizza ice cream dates. I've done this with a game night. I've done this with a quick concert. We was just talking about it's concert season. Some of these concerts that's coming up, what are they? Read them, give them to me because they're perfect.
Joe,
date.
Anthony Hamilton,
Yeah, Maxwell
Boyz II
Joe
Men.
and Anthony Hamilton on one tour.
It's a perfect date show.
Amazing.
And the other one was New Edition, Jodeci, and Charlie Wilson.
Perfect
Easy.
date show.
That's layup.
Like,
tap,
put me
blast.
some-
That's at the rim.
Yeah,
Something like that. A little dinner, something to see afterward.
But
The little
Little
black
little
box,
nightcap.
black box in New York.
Little
I mean,
nightcap
if we really
afterwards.
trying to, you know what I mean?
nah, but I think that based on what you said, I think sometimes, and we older, we've been around the block. I think sometimes we
A little
don't.
too many times.
Yeah, I think we don't give them enough credit. I think we shoot ourselves in the foot. Like every woman out here don't need the nigga to be way up financially.
That's a fact.
And
They
a
can
lot
also-
of times, dudes get in their own head when
True.
dealing with women like that
That's
because
true.
you'll see what she dealt with before, and it's like, all right, if this was she,
dated
you
that
think
nigga,
this was
she
she
dated
used
that
to?
nigga, I can't win
I
for
can't
her.
compete with that.
Yeah.
She might not be looking for you to compete with that, but you got in your own head like, I gotta play with that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just gonna have to.
Yeah.
And I'm indulging this for conversation purposes, but most of the time I was the nigga that didn't want the person that didn't want me. Like the woman that I couldn't speak to because she only fucked with multi-millionaire.
Yeah, I don't wanna be
probably
bothered
wasn't.
with
I probably
Yeah.
really wasn't checking for her.
And that's why to start it off, when I said, "Oh, she giving you rhythm,"
Well,
now
that's
if she
important.
giving
That's
you
important,
rhythm,
yeah.
that means she already.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, like
I also don't have this conversation. Oh man, fuck it, we here now. I also don't have this conversation because I speak from a position of privilege.
you do.
I turn it down.
You do. You do.
Like I know what the rep is, but in real life,
now you do.
I turn it down.
turn a lot
down.
down.
I know when men say that, it's like every guy says that,
you
right? But so you can't just go into these. Everybody don't do that.
That's true.
Everybody don't move like that. So I
I
try
can
not
vouch-
to even
I can vouch for
address these
No,
conversations.
I know for a
Now, I
fact you
can,
turn
I
it
can
down.
vouch for you. You turned a lot down. I look at you like you're crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, and your rep will suffer because women will never share any of that. They only share when you ain't shit. They don't share when you're a stand-up dude.
They gonna share that. Yo, I was trying to get this nigga some boxing. He turned it down.
They shouldn't.
Ta-da. They're not gonna share that.
They shouldn't.
Yeah. So I think that again, I just think that a lot of people be getting in their own way with regards to insecurities and shit. And we'll look and see. You open up a magazine and you'll be like, oh, multimillionaire mogul Vanessa Johnson marries
Barber,
landscaper.
That's it. He don't-
Right.
And dudes be like, huh? Yeah, nigga, because that nigga took his shot and he thought he had something to offer. Which you do. Just because you don't have financial shit, that don't mean provision is only financial.
And
She might not need that.
not
I know. If she
I need
up
you to give me
already,
some other shit that
she
none of these
need-
other niggas that are up can't give me.
And my quote be, she needs you to make you laugh till your stomach hurt and put dick in your stomach. That's half of the battle.
But wait, hold up. Let me go back for a minute. And not for nothing, dude is probably a kind of ill landscaper. How a guy is gauging and how a woman is gauging, it be so night and
That's a
day,
fact.
yo.
That's a fact.
Like, you thought she just liked the dope boy nigga that was up. She just want the nigga respected in his field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, you that nigga there in locksmith world.
Yeah.
That's enough for me.
Could be true.
That's very true.
Yeah, no,
I
that's,
can
that's
vouch-
super
I
Don't
can
let
vouch
it be
for
something
that.
like that
That's
where
true.
you can do shit because women like to have a man
now
around
you
that can
looking-
do some
Nowadays?
shit. Yeah.
Now you looking, calling that nigga all types of deuce. He got her lawn looking spectacular.
Word.
Spiral trees.
Oh, come on, sculptures. Fucking sculpt. There's a picture of you up there. Look at this doof.
And he can handle some drywall and some other shit too because it's kind of the same.
They
same
like that
ballpark.
shit, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, you
like
can put some shit together?
And you know the fucking landscaper nigga is in there fucking for his life.
Right.
Nah, nigga in shape.
You
nigga
was
in shape.
you
That
was
nigga outside all
you
summer.
was trying to be cute a little bit. That nigga in there just giving it up. He used to dealing with leaves and bushes. He in there going to work on your chick.
Leaves and bushes.
Oh man.
Nah, I think, but to court, I just think it'd be in our head sometimes.
It does. But
Most of the time.
It also could be exhausting though, because like when you're shooting for that higher tier financially or whatever girl, you're trying to step your shit up. That shit can get exhausting at a certain point.
No,
It's
like you go broke.
yeah. But you could also just, even if you're just being super creative to avert the financial difference.
That's dope though.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's dope.
But it can-
I think
it-
when you going out of
It can get taxing though. It can get taxing.
Inflation is killing cheating.
What?
I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Listen,
tell me more.
Dates ain't cheap.
Oh, okay.
As men, I mean, because all women think that we all got rosters galore.
That's true.
Yeah, they swear.
I be wanting to pull out a calculator with them. Like,
So what this shit costs if I had a rock? Now times it by how many you think I got?
you think you the only foodie I know, bitch? You're not that arrogant.
You need like 4, yo. I just was there. You want to fuck up the flow. That's hilarious, man.
Nah. You 4?
And
I'm loaning you 4?
no, I said you needed like 4. We just let you rock. We did.
Did we?
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not a 1.
I be listening.
He be reaching.
I don't say it.
I promise you, but it's
Because
cool.
I don't want like this.
Yo,
I do it every time.
First of all, I had credit in the little jar, but I'm gonna throw it in there anyway.
Nah, you good.
Yeah,
Don't worry
I
about
got
it.
you for him.
All right, cool.
Just in case, yeah. Just in case.
No, dog.
And I'm
We
gonna
in
leave
New
it.
York. Shit is expensive.
It is.
Fam, you got to take them out to eat. Yo, a bowling date could be $200.
Could be.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Good word.
Depending on if you go to the fancy bowling alley.
You seen her go to the bowling alley and get water?
No, no, you right.
I never seen her.
Corey said,
Where's she at?
Where's she
wait,
at?
you want to go another round?
Yeah, they always want to play another fucking game. No,
I'm gonna beat you this time.
yeah. Now we sitting there because she got ass. Okay. No, sick of beating your ass.
Yo, that's funny, dog.
That's
funny. You go to the bowling alley. could be
Niggas over there
$200.
on lane 17 looking at your ass as you walk up there. Hey, looking at me pointing. Come on, ma.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, we got to go.
So mad they closed down the bowling alley right there on 42nd. Bowmore.
Oh, it's closed then?
Not Bowmore. That was I don't even remember the name of it.
Upstairs joint?
Nah, the nice fancy one on the West Side Highway at 42nd.
They didn't close that down.
Yes, the fuck they did. You won't see a
lying.
bowling alley over there.
Well, Lucky Strikes.
Lucky Strikes. Lucky
Lucky Strikes closed down?
Yes.
Oh, maybe COVID.
It's over.
I'm
No,
sorry, yeah,
it's
it's
Novid.
No.
Novid. It's just gone. That was always a nice
That was
date
the
too.
spot.
No, I got that from you.
Bowling dates are fly.
Bowling date is a perfect date.
Ice.
I got that
explain it
from
to
you.
him. But just explain it to him. Because Ish know not what he do.
Fam, if I said I picked up something from my man,
Yeah.
when Joe used to take girls bowling on the first date.
Yo, you don't get what you doing? No, real talk. I'm not.
Yo, fam, you
Move,
niggas
Joe.
is nuts, my nigga.
Yo, you are the
Explain it
greatest.
to me.
Ice do it.
All right. So, like, let's take it off Joe. Let's just make an example, okay? If I'm dating a girl right now, or my ex or whatever, and I ain't never took her there, but my man is saying, yo, yeah, this is where he take the joints at.
That's
That
not
could
that's
call-
not what I said. Y'all looking into it too much. Go ahead, though.
Guess what? That's what they do. They look into
Joe
it too
said
much.
bowling is a good date. Good. And I said, yeah, I got that from him. Go. I could tell you. So bowling is a good first date.
Bowling is a good first date.
It is.
Correct.
It allows a bunch of shit.
See how we can say that and not say
I got it
Joe
from
is
you.
taking mad joints bowling
Only
as a
him.
first date. So not only Ice,
So now,
not only me, that's women
no,
brain.
women. That's how they gonna think.
It's
Now,
women
so look,
brain.
So look,
I didn't catch it at first, but now I see
But
where
look,
they're
Now
going
that
with
they've unpacked it, only
Hey,
them.
now-
now the joint that went bowling fell away.
And it's gonna text you. Now, luckily for me, I'm him though. So the text is gonna go a certain way. But come on now.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Anyway,
Like,
it's not
I've
that big
taken
of a, deal,
a
but
bunch
we
of
do a podcast.
girls on a first date
Hey.
bowling and pool. Bowling and pool are two great first dates.
absolutely.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
pool table.
Pool table. Pool table.
Bowling and pool.
Absolutely.
You could be silly, you could be funny, you could break the touch barrier, you could do a bunch of shit on the first date. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
I'm saying,
Check their form and shit.
Let's go. No, you can break the touch barrier.
Go behind them on some, yo, now more like this.
let me show you how to hold it, though. Let me reach around you and show you how to hold it.
What a cutie pie.
Niggas is a fools, yo. I'm lying.
Yo, you heard
You
him?
niggas is
gotta
ignorant.
Yeah,
Tuck your
yes,
hip
you're
like
lying.
this.
I don't break the touch barrier.
Yo,
bitch.
that nigga got Me Too family members or some shit. I never even heard that. Break the touch barrier.
Okay.
Yo, what a loser.
I know.
That's craziness. That's nuts. All right, go
But no,
ahead.
those are two great first
But you're
dates.
right.
'cause They,
That's funny.
They allow you to. It's not loud. They allow you to.
No, you don't gotta be in your cool bag. You could be
Yeah, yeah,
silly.
yeah.
She throwing bullshit, gutter balls. Y'all laughing, y'all joking. It's a vibe. I think.
It is.
No, you're right.
It is.
Cool.
I'm with you. That is a great. Those are great first dates. I'm 100% with you.
Worst date you ever been on? Did I ask you that before?
Worst date I've been on was a hookup. Like somebody, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah,
those never go.
Yeah. Oh yo,
Yeah, blind. Yeah,
my girl's
God.
bringing her friend. She said, "Bring someone for her." And you get there, and it's a fucking, it's a troll, bro.
That makes it bad.
Yeah, nigga, yes. This shit was bad from the jump. I didn't want it to start.
Terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, chicks always try to package up that bad contract off the team with the star player.
What? You can take this one, but
That's stupid, yo.
No, that's real.
That was your worst date?
Hell yes.
Nah, mine when the chick be too serious. I don't really like that shit. Girls be just sitting there mad, prudish, and serious. That shit is
See,
cool.
look, this guy's great. His worst date is just a theory.
No, I've had dates when you just be sitting there and the conversation not flowing. She real serious, and it should just be like, "Yo, hurry up and eat."
What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you do in that case?
hurry up and eat.
When you realize, all right,
I'm still polite. I'm still cordial. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still
Call your
respectful.
last chick that you had chemistry with.
You know what I'm saying?
Get
But,
this dodo head out of here.
I mean, honestly, I started texting my niggas like, "You,
Now, you ever been on a date though, like the first date
On a
shit?
date, you just gonna hit the group chat?
yeah, what y'all doing? Because I'm dropping her off. This ain't going nowhere. We out of here. As soon as she finished that last bite, gone.
You ever been on a bad first date and then there's like some nice ones in there? That shit is terrible, bro.
And that's where dating could get tricky because there's always nice ones when you're out.
Yeah, because you take them to the nice spot.
Yeah.
cool music, nice lighting. Oh man, that's terrible.
I mean,
I don't know if this is my worst date, but I went on a date where we both knew it was the last date. But I didn't know that we both knew at the time. Not until we got there.
time out.
Like I was going
Before y'all got there, y'all knew it was the last date?
Well, before we got there, I knew that this was my last date with this young lady. The last date wasn't the smoothest. Come on, I'll meet you over at Fleming's right quick and settle this and close this out properly like a real man.
so this is a closure date.
For me, it was a closure date. I wasn't even checking for her state of mind, but when I got there,
This is someone you were not in like a relationship with.
No, I
This
wasn't
is
in a
someone
relationship.
you
We were just dating.
It was a
Okay,
date.
yeah.
So what? Just real quick.
we had gone on about,
That's what
I
I
want to
ask you.
say,
How many dates?
we've gone out about 5 times.
We don't get the 5.
We've gone out about 5 times.
Not getting a 5.
Well, this was 5.
I know.
Might not
After
get the
2,
full.
it's
Yeah.
a wrap. Because nervousness sets in on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
you
You
kinda
weird on that
feeling out the
second one?
person. After 2, if it ain't no good, I'm great.
No, but it's real common for the weird to come out at date 3 or 4.
Yeah. So if
I'm
the
talking-
weird is out at 1 and 2,
No, I didn't say nothing about that.
What you mean?
so
weird?
how'd you? All right, go ahead. So the first 2 went well.
First 2 was cool, like normal
Okay.
dates.
Okay. That's different.
Oh, yeah, that's different. I thought you were saying y'all had 5 bullshit.
Third
Yeah,
date,
that-
date, it might have been a little. So you go on a date to make sure, and then that's like, and that's when you confirm it for yourself. Like, oh, she'll never see me again. But then after that, you want to let bygones be bygones. You want to end cool. Like you don't want it to be like you go out and just see if you could just, and nah, it was bad.
I commend you for that because we ain't getting to that.
I be trying to do real nigga shit, man. I do.
We are not getting to if I got to that point that you was at where I know I'm never going to see this one again.
Yeah.
I'm never going to see her again. There is no date to confirm that if
Like-
I got to that point.
When I was younger, I would ghost you.
Sometimes people are
Not wasting
cool
that
and
time.
you're just
I'll do
not
that no more.
compatible with
Yeah,
them
yeah,
romantic.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, indeed.
I don't got to go out with you again for that.
Yeah, but you ain't got to dub them in a way to where, because women may have a hard time compartmentalizing, and they think, oh, we didn't work here, nigga, we don't need to work.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I ain't got no beef. Like, it's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I just don't want to pursue that avenue with you.
Yeah. Or you work in XYZ field, you could still throw me some business. We could still have a great relationship in other avenues and areas, but
Shit
just
sound
not
like a
this.
nice text message to me.
Nah.
See, I'm totally against that.
yeah, it's-
I'm totally against.
I'm talking about at the point where I know there's nothing else here. We if we're still communicating, I don't have to go out with you to express that part. That's all.
I want to show you though that it ain't no beef.
Because
I want to give you the good hug. What
Yeah.
you doing later when you leave? Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Like, yo, yeah,
I hear you.
I feel like it's been a long time since I've been in those situations.
Yeah, me
Not
too,
only
but-
because I've been in a long-term
Very,
relationship,
very
but
long
like
time.
the internet has changed all that shit. Like in text messaging, like you should have a pretty good rapport with someone before you even go on the first date. So if the first date don't go well, after the text conversations and FaceTimes and all that shit, there's really not much point in dragging this out much longer.
I don't think so. I think that's on one side of the internet.
Nah,
I think there's a whole other side of the internet where, you don't have a good rapport at all. They get right to it.
Nah, I was about to say that. I think it depends on how quickly you go out. So the internet has done two things, and Joe said the other side. One side is, he fine, she fly. What you doing? You want to go out tonight? Bam,
Right.
and you get right to it. You don't know the person.
Right.
See, I think that's a little.
And the other side is,
I don't subscribe to that.
yeah,
but go ahead.
that's not really my thing.
But
either.
wait,
definitely-
slow down. Cause see,
I'm cool on that.
that we don't really have a choice in that because the cool version of her is the cool version of her. There's been a million women that I've followed for years. So you feel like you got an understanding of them, and then you jump in the text or you jump on the phone and be like, oh,
Yeah, that's true.
I get
oh,
it.
you're
That's true.
super weird. I was calling to say what up, and you telling me that your dogs died 2 years ago, and today you're sad, and it's just, and I empathize with that, but
Yeah. I've had that.
there's a lot of that.
situation, too.
No,
There's a lot of that.
Someone that you've been kicking it with on the internet, from afar,
Yeah.
whatever form, and then you finally meet years
That's
later.
why
It's
I'm
like, oh,
That's why I'm the king of the phone.
It's something floating around now with a woman talking about, it's a meme, talking about the time I went to go visit my homegirl and found out that she was homeless.
It wasn't no homegirl.
But that goes back to Parks' good rapport point. When you following somebody and you kicking it with them, and maybe you're not asking the important questions because you assume.
All right, well, that
I'm
part.
assume you live somewhere.
But that's why.
That- that-
that's why
that's-
I'm a phone guy.
And now I'm gonna fly out and see you, and now, oh shit, you fucked up, or you don't.
That's that particular situation.
And what do y'all think
is-
children are doing?
Same exact shit.
Because we having this conversation with adult brain.
Yeah.
But how y'all think kids is getting to it?
Oh, nigga, we
You think they vetting?
No.
and
No.
discernment is.
fam. We know kids have been not fully thinking this through. We've seen.
Adults are doing it.
word.
Yeah, we've seen To Catch a Predator where kids is meeting up with people not knowing who it is, just going.
Fam.
I was just having this conversation. I think Rick Ross recently became a grandfather. Round of
Oh,
applause.
shit, congratulations.
Rick Ross is 44 years old.
Oh, he's announced that his daughter's pregnant.
Pregnant.
Oh yeah, so he will become a
become a
grandfather,
grandfather.
right? And I'm having a talk. I'm like, yeah, we all in that ballpark. Like, my kid will be 21. The next 5 years, that's a possibility. You at 45, 46, 47 as a grandparent. Back in the day, we would have laughed at that, maybe judged somebody. Today, no, that's realistic territory now. You're not, and
I
you're
have
not
a couple
out
friends
the
that are in their 30s.
Nigga,
and
30
grandparents.
something.
You're not out the
being-
woods if you're a male son. I don't have a daughter, so I won't speak on it. But if your son is in that 16, 17-year-old when you're getting curious about your dick, you learning about who like you, and you
They
outside.
started earlier than that.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to be.
No, I'm just saying, but they are
Yeah.
really like active, much earlier now. That wasn't even our thing. Like it was few.
It's because
It was a few.
there's a few, but it's different now. I mean, the content in the TV, music,
All of that.
shit is very sexual. Way more than what
Cell
we even grew
phones.
up in.
Yeah,
Our shit was
10
way
times.
more than our parents grew
10
up
times.
with.